Jai Shri Ram, and welcome to yet another episode of Indosphere Insights YouTube channel. My name is Kedar Pawar. Well, friends, what do you do with a bully in the room? If you show sign of weakness, he'll bully you more, right? And if you push back, then he'll be in his place. Well, I guess that is what is happening with the US strategy on tariffs, which it is levying on the nations around the world. The recent example being Spain and Switzerland. Well, they have pushed back so hard that they have now walked out of the defense deals with the US company named Lockheed Martin, and they were to buy the F-35 fighter jets, but now they have walked out from the deals. Similarly, whatever deals that have been announced by President Trump, be it with Vietnam, be it with Japan, all of them are on paper. Nothing has been concrete, nothing has been signed, not even confirmed by those countries. Well, what we are seeing now is the pressure tactics which the US president is trying with all these countries. And when there are pressure tactics in geopolitics, it shows a sign of weakness. That is exactly what is happening with US. Look at the recent development of their trade deal with, or the tariffs that they had levied on China. They have given another extension to them, whereas China has been buying more Russian oil than India. Why these double standards? He has extended the window of the tariffs till November for China because China has hit them where it hurts them the most. US is dependent on China, for the rare earth magnets, or be it the cheap goods that they import from China. So China knows, and it is playing its cards very well with the United States, and that is the pressure that we are seeing the United States is under currently. Although President Trump is trying to show he is in a position of strength, well, but with China he is not. And similarly with India, he is getting a pushback. Well, friends, in my last video, I had covered a little background about why the trade deal with India has not gone through, and it is largely due to the US, because US wants to sell its dairy products, its milk, and its GMO seeds in India. Well, we need to understand, folks, this is a trade deal, as I had mentioned earlier in my previous videos as well. It's a trade deal with the deep state. Trump is just a face. When the deep state comes to any country, they come as a plan for a next at least 100 years. Okay, so here this time around, what they are coming here with is three industries they are targeting. First is obviously the agriculture. Now, whatever seeds they want to sell to us, if we consume those seeds, it's going to definitely have a long lasting health effects on our population. This will lead to increase in buying insurances, so that insurance industry will boom. And again, it will also lead to increase in the medicines, in the purchase of medicines, right? Because if people fall ill over a period of time, it is going to benefit the pharma industry. So that is the sinister plan that I was mentioning, folks. That they are coming here with a plan a long-term plan, and that is where they are targeting the specific industries or other sectors in India, which they know they will profit for a long period of time, and it will be recurring profits. That's how the capitalists think, and that is the plan that they have, and that is why this pushback. So you must be seeing here all the toolkits have been activated in India now, be it the election commission. That is the latest thing that the opposition is pushing. When they are confronted with facts by the election commission, none of them is willing to come forward, right? So all these different tactics will be applied in coming days, in coming months. We'll see. They will try their best to topple the government, or other, to bring it into a minority government. So we will see all these tactics. As citizens, we need to be strong. Our government is looking at a long-term benefit of our citizens, and also of our farmers, and also our industries. If we succumb to their pressure now, then we will have long-lasting effects. Well, now coming to the other topic on the Ukraine war, as we know that Donald Trump is meeting President Putin tomorrow. Well, he is very desperate to get a ceasefire done between Ukraine and Russia. Why? Because he has the aspiration of getting a Nobel Prize. And that he wants because President Obama had got, so he wants it, and he wants it for settling or getting peace into the world. Well, friends, he is just crossing all the limits, and he's completely destroyed the relationship that US had built with India over the last decade or so. Okay, we need to understand that US was never an ally, or rather never friends with India. They had always sided with Pakistan. Same again, the two-bucket theory, which I had explained in one of the videos previously. But now they know that India is a rising power, and with the capitalist mindset, they will obviously want to make profits, right? So who will do the profits? There has to be some consumption, right? So India is a rising power, and you cannot ignore India. So that is where they are trying to pressure us so that we succumb to that, and they try to get their agenda here. We need to be strong. That will be my message to all of you. Now, coming to the Ukraine and Russia peace deal, we shouldn't be surprised if there is a peace deal that is announced after this meeting between Putin and Trump, and after which you will see a lot of people coming in support of President Trump that he should get the Nobel Prize. You will see the MAGA accounts which are there. Who are the strong supporters of Trump. They will vouch for him to get a peace deal. This is exactly what he did, or he tried to do with the Operation Sindoor during the times of Operation Sindoor as well, wherein he post Operation Sindoor, he had wanted our Prime Minister to visit US and en route his Croatia visit, and in turn he had also called Asif Munir there, okay, who is the army chief of Pakistan, and he wanted to get them both together in White House and again announce to the world, or rather seal the announcement that he had made that he had played a critical role, right, in this peace deal. Well, that was never the case, and our Prime Minister had refused to go, which was again a message sent to US, which has rubbed him in a wrong way. So if you see post that incident, he is completely gone against anti-India basically, and obviously during the Operation Sindoor we had hit uh, some critical targets, or like the Kirana Hills that we had hit, Noor Khan base that we had hit. Reports say that there have been some US related stuff lying there as well. So we have hit them there as well. So that kind of stunned the Americans as well, let alone Pakistanis, of course. And we are getting a lot of threats from Pakistanis, from the US soil. And President Trump had called Munir again, and he has recently in one of his gatherings in US, he has again threatened us with the nuclear threat again. Okay, so as we all know that Operation Sindhu round 2.0 is going to come soon. It is not stopped. This time it's going to be more devastating for Pakistan. And even if US or any other countries try to meddle in this, no one's going to listen this time, folks. So Asif Munir can give us n number of threats. He wants to blow up the Reliance refinery. He wants to blow up a lot of dams here. Okay, even if you try to hit that button there in Islamabad or wherever, before that the buttons will be pressed here, and that is exactly what we gave a message when we hit them in Operation Sindoor 1.0. They know that. So all these pressure tactics, bullying with US is trying to shoot India from the shoulder of Pakistan, as it has always been doing. Okay, but this time we have hit them where it hurts them the most. And it is a direct hit to US rather than to Pakistan. We'll see how this goes, and obviously, I'll keep you all posted as well of what developments happen post these events. I'll stop for now and wishing you all a advanced Happy Independence Day. Take care. Jai Hind.